My name is Michael Bruce of the Michael Bruce Speed and Performance Centre. Our focus today will be on technique. The foundations of technique is based primarily around mobility and flexibility. Mobility focuses primarily on the range of movement, i.e. the length of your stride, the stride length. Stride length equals speed. Flexibility focuses primarily on frequency, or the cyclic motion in relation to development of speed. As we mentioned in the first instance, technique underpinned by mobility and flexibility equals range and frequency. Part of the range means that that's your stride length, or the length of stride, which again equates to speed. A 4-foot stride obviously will attain top speed quicker than a 2-foot stride, for example. Mobility coupled with flexibility equals speed. Your arms drive your legs, so that's got you here, that's got you here. Chest up, head up, taller, right on your toes, okay? That's where you got to be, okay? All right. What goes into range? So for example, apart from range and frequency, we then look at posture. Long neck again, 90 degrees, your arms, your hips, tall hips, chest up, eyes focused, chin dropped. We're going to do the same thing. Because it's here, the range will be limited. Yeah. The frequency is fine, but the range will be limited. So what we need to do, arms drive your legs, that needs to be high. That's here, head up, chest up, okay? And that's it, 90 degrees. See the angle here, open it, square, here and here. Head up, chest up, okay? Key also in the development of speed is arms and legs, 90 degrees of the arms, 90 degrees of the legs. Because your arms drive your legs, the lower your arms drop, the lower your legs will drop, hence the shorter your stride range will be. So in relation to posture, alertness and reaction is very important. The ability to be ready at all times develops your reaction. Focus, what it does, it also highlights and starts to sensitize awareness of moving forward. Over 90 minutes, what's going to happen on the pitch is you're going to get very tired. So from here, that's great here, but I want it back here. Okay. Go! You ready? We're ready. Go! Good. Agility primarily is a psychological concept. It's actually more psychological than it is physical in reality. Although the functionality of it is that it's movement, what it's really about is the ability to manipulate space and time to create efficiency, particularly around football, or primarily in any sport. But in relation to football, when you understand that there are 22 players on the pitch and the ability to get around obstacles, which is commonly referred to as skill or technique, whichever you wish to choose, that's an important aspect a key aspect, in fact, of agility. Agility really means to get around someone or manipulate the ball. We have two types of agility: straight line agility and the common agility as we understand it. As we have similarly straight line speed and directional speed. So the two are very similar, but in relation to agility per se, it's just really the ability to manipulate the ball or get around players. Go! Good, that's okay, that's all right. Go! Well done, well done. Okay, ready? And one last thing on agility, if I may. There are different ways of getting agility out and enhancing your agility. We in particular use 4 different types. That's a quick feet agility. We use color psychology, which again is more of a psychological edge, has a psychological edge to it, where the focus then is to manipulate space and time specifically, forcing the body to react subliminally to different processes, and that measure is done through colors. Go! Go! Well done. First group, go and chase now, please. An interesting concept in that the numerous definitions of speed. I think if we look at speed and we focus primarily on what is speed? The measure of speed, and the normal measure of speed is around 100 meters, because that's the acceptable measure of speed, Speed in that sense is broken into 5 key areas, and that's reaction, drive, pickup, acceleration, and deceleration. In relation to football, however, obviously it's not over 100 meters. You're not going to be running with the ball for 100 meters. So there are 2 key measures. That's reaction and acceleration. So obviously then what would happen is that the training that you do would need to take into consideration that it's not about the 5 key areas, but in fact about 2, reaction and acceleration. So it's about getting from 0 to top speed in the shortest possible time. In other words, as quickly as possible. Our next key area actually would be strength. Strength equates for possibly 35 to 40% of any effective program. Certainly in our program, it incorporates aerobic endurance, anaerobic, lactate, plyometrics, circuits. Those are some of the key areas of any effective strength program. Yeah. If I do this, okay? So I'm going 1, 2, 3, yeah? And that's it, all right? Center of gravity drops just a little bit. Yeah, and why does that drop? Ease of efficiency through the hurdles. Right, ready? Got it. Good boy. That's it. Go! Brilliant, well done. Apart from the jump at the end, very good. In relation to aerobic endurance focuses primarily on your ability to sustain not necessarily a high level, but a sustained level over a long period of time, i.e. over 90 minutes of a match as efficiently as possible. Lactate tolerance comes after aerobic endurance. There's less recovery with lactate tolerance, but slightly more intensity. Anaerobic endurance, which most football teams or most people are aware of, anaerobic, focuses primarily on oxygen deprivation. So the ability of the body to continue to move on once you're out of oxygen. Short recovery runs, back-to-back runs, as they're commonly referred to. Plyometric focuses specifically on the development of the legs in relation to strengthening them, giving you greater efficiency around kicking the ball. My advice to young footballers or footballers in general would be to develop your athletic ability.